Tonight on News 3 at 5:30, Madison police are investigating after a man is shot dead on Saturday night.
This is News 3 at 5:30.
Good evening and thanks for watching News 3 at 5:30. I'm Amanda Quintana. We want to go straight ahead to an alert from UW police. Officers say there is no longer a threat after a possible armed robbery at the university's computer science building. UW police say the suspect allegedly tried to rob the building with a knife. Police believe the suspect is no longer on campus. The incident is under investigation. A 21-year-old Madison man is dead after being shot in a downtown parking ramp early this morning as Freak Fest was wrapping up. Madison police say Steven Villegas is the city's 5th homicide victim of the year, and they're looking for your help in piecing together what happened. Our Madeline O'Neill is live at the State Street campus parking ramp on the Francis Street side of the ramp, where officials believe that shooting happened.
Amanda, this ramp is reopened, but as you can imagine, it was full of cars for people parked here for Freak Fest, which is just about a block away. So police say when a man was shot here on this side, what should have been a busy parking garage turned into a crime scene investigation.
I think it's always kind of scary when we get those alerts.
The weekend before Halloween, scary is usually all in good fun.
We had some friends in town to celebrate, Halloween weekend.
But when UW-Madison students Taylor Teasdale and Isabel Meidel got a WISC alert from the university advising the public to stay away from the area near the State Street campus parking ramp where their friends were parked, they knew the situation was serious.
We got the alert and we're like, okay, everyone's staying here. We're not getting a pizza. Please don't go anywhere.
I came up here for Freak Fest to go to the concerts and just hang out with some friends for the weekend.
When visitor Zoe Minot settled in for the night at a home not far from the State Street campus garage she parked in.
I stayed home, and shortly after my friends left, I heard a gunshot, and I was like, oh, it's nothing.
Instead, Madison police say a 21-year-old man was shot while walking through the same ramp.
Somebody got shot, somebody who's 21, who's my age. That's scary.
Today I have some grim news to report.
Madison Police Chief Mike Koval says the man, identified by the medical examiner's office as Steven Villegas, is dead after a gunshot wound to his chest. No suspect is in custody, but police believe whoever shot the man met him before the ramp encounter, however briefly.
We have indications that there was something that occurred as a predicate prior to this.
Police are looking to video from cameras in the ramps, on the street, and in the hands of the thousands of Freak Fest visitors.
It would be hard to believe that with that influx of humanity that we don't have more people that are available to be contacted.
At the same time, Koval isn't blaming the event.
I really don't know that the nexus to the Freak Fest as an event relative to this homicide is very causal.
For many in the area, it's still a scary situation that's hitting home.
I think it's always kind of scary because it's campus and we call this place home.
Since we were here earlier today, a memorial has been added apparently for the victim, saying rest in peace, we love you, hashtag too great to be forgotten. Police are asking anyone with information, pictures or videos from about midnight to 2 a.m. in this area to give them a call. They're also looking for pictures, videos, information from the Whiskey Jacks area as well, because they have reason to believe the victim may have passed through that area too. Amanda?
All right, thank you so much, Maddie. Anyone with information can contact Crime Stoppers. That number is 608-266-6014. Thanks, Maddie. Other than the homicide investigation, Madison police were pretty busy downtown last night monitoring Freak Fest. Police say there were no major problems during the Madison Halloween tradition. Officials say more than 20,000 tickets were sold for the event. Officers arrested 12 people during the event, most cited and released for drinking outside or for disorderly conduct. Several others were taken to the detox center. A few people reportedly suffered minor injuries. In Rock County tonight, a Janesville couple arrested on tentative drug charges is awaiting their first appearance in Rock County court. 45-year-old Janmarion Lofton and his girlfriend, 39-year-old Annalisa Martell, were arrested on Friday. The couple was leaving their home near downtown Janesville in the 400 block of Madison Street when officers pulled them over. Martell allegedly had nearly 2 grams of cocaine and more than 16 grams of crack cocaine on her. Lofton allegedly had a Suboxone strip, similar to Narcan, used to help treat opioid addictions. After securing a search warrant, officers say they found drug paraphernalia and $1,000 in cash. All right, let's turn it over to meteorologist Dana Fulton with your first alert forecast. Hi, Dana.
Hey, thanks, Amanda. So it was a little cloudy outside today, unfortunately. A bit dreary for our Sunday. Looking at our visible cloud track, you just get no break in the clouds for this afternoon. Notice that rotation, though. We had just an area of low pressure slide right on over the state. It did bring us just a few little drops of rain, not a total washout for the day, but there were some scattered showers throughout central and southern Wisconsin with some light rain included. Temperature-wise, we are sitting in the mid-40s for much of the area, about 45 in Madison, 44 in Watertown, and about 46 in Janesville right now. Still closer to 50, though, in Lone Rock and in Mineral Point. Compared to this time yesterday, it is a bit of a drop in the last 24 hours. A little cooler outside for us this evening. If you weren't a fan of the clouds, here's a little taste for your Monday. The good news: we will get some sunshine back in the forecast. Tomorrow looking fairly seasonal and pleasant with sun in the afternoon. Unfortunately, our entire 10-day forecast doesn't look exactly like this, but we'll take a closer look at what's ahead in just a few minutes.
Okay, thank you, Dana. There's a vigil in Madison tonight offering solidarity with the victims of yesterday's deadly shooting at a synagogue in Pittsburgh. At 7 o'clock tonight at the First Unitarian Society at 900 University Bay Drive near UW Hospital, people will gather to share their support. The event is being put on by several Jewish and religious organizations in Madison. It's open to people of all backgrounds and religions. New tonight in DeForest, school is canceled tomorrow and Tuesday for 7th and 8th grade students at DeForest Middle School. An inspection of the middle school on Thursday found mold growth in some of the classrooms in the 7th and 8th grade side of the building. It's believed to be on hidden surfaces such as baseboards and wallpaper. DeForest School District officials want to make it clear this is only for 7th and 8th graders. All other students will have school as normal. Monona and Cottage Grove residents will see 2 referendum questions on their ballots when they vote. The first approving $57 million for facility improvements, including a new elementary school. The second, $930,000 for the new school's operating budget. But for all the talk about benefiting schools, some residents are having a hard time making an educated decision.
Apples to apples, the farmers market doesn't seem to have much to do with Monona Grove schools.
We have 2, and our oldest is in the high school.
But when it comes to both, Melissa Webb is trying to get her dollar's worth.
It just seems like a huge sum of money.
At the market, this week's food is simple arithmetic. When it comes to education funding, the math is more on par with calculus.
It's hard to say no because I have kids in the school district. But as a taxpayer, I kind of wonder if there's more middle ground, if there's more work to be done.
If both referendums pass, the school district says the tax impact will be about $75 for every $100,000 of property value. Monona Grove superintendent says that the plan balances the district's need with the cost.
Right now we're, near or at capacity in 3 of our schools. Not having the additional space would mean, as the enrollment continues to increase, having classes in places that weren't designed as instructional areas.
According to Olson, the debt impact equation was calculated to be balanced.
And we actually have some debt falling off. And if the referendum passes it, of course, there is a tax impact. And so trying to minimize that with timing it the time that the other debt falls off is a big part.
Jeff Simpson is on the school board and has done the math over and over.
It's cost effective. It's something that will get passed in both communities, I believe. And it fills our need right now.
Back at the market, Webb is deciding if the referendum is a ripe vegetable or a bad apple.
I think for me, I would want to see more of the numbers. I look at it and I go, holy moly.
For News 3, I'm Chris Lewinberg.
Other than the new elementary school, the facility's improvements include maintenance and repairs that the district says it has deferred for years. It's no secret raising a family is expensive and the price of diapers isn't cheap. The Dane County Diaper Bank is working to help families in need. Diapers are not typically covered by financial assistance programs for those below the poverty line. The Diaper Bank works with local partners to provide diapers for those families. Today, the organization held a diaper drop and drive event where people could drop off unused diapers.
There's a huge gap that exists for people that are living in poverty or even just living paycheck to paycheck that just might be a little short every month on diapers. And unfortunately, it's not something that you can really afford to skip.
If you'd like to help or you need diapers, you can go to the Dane County Diaper Bank's Facebook page. We will put a link to that on our website, channel3000.com. Coming up, most of us have done an eye exam, struggling to read the letters or feeling that puff of air. But a high-tech eye exam is now helping doctors diagnose other diseases, not just in the eyes. That story is coming up next. Welcome back. A high-tech eye exam that diagnoses traditional eye problems, including glaucoma and cataracts, is now helping doctors detect serious health issues. Chris Martinez shows us how it works.
Put your forehead all the way forward. Are you comfortable?
Yes. 3 years ago, Allie Mateus went to the optometrist with pain in her eyes.
Something was strange in my eye and I had never felt the pain before, so I really wanted to figure out exactly what was going on.
Get closer until it turns green.
The 26-year-old had a test using this machine called the OptoMap. It allows doctors to examine the eyes without dilation, which leaves patients with blurry vision for hours.
It's very inconvenient for people because we all have busy lives.
The machine takes a digital high-definition scan of the eye and optic nerve. Those scans can reveal signs of conditions like cancer and high blood pressure.
We could zoom in if I see something suspicious to get a better detailed image of it.
Dr. Diane Song says the technology has helped her diagnose illnesses in several patients, including a breast cancer survivor.
She actually had a metastasis of her breast cancer go into her eyes, and we were able to see it on the OptoMap images.
In Allie's case, Dr. Song found optic neuritis, which can be a warning sign for multiple sclerosis.
It turned out after MRIs and other testing that I did have multiple sclerosis.
An early diagnosis has helped her fight back.
The fact that I'm on medication now and able to start lessen the lesions that I'm going to have over time is so significant.
She says it otherwise could have been years before doctors discovered her disease. Chris Martinez, CBS News, Santa Clarita, California.
The OptoMap test is not covered by all insurance plans. It typically costs about $40. Stay with us. Dana is back with your breezy, then cloudy forecast. That's after the break.
Was just a little dreary outside today. I don't mind the cloud coverage at all, but when you're hoping for a nice sunny Sunday, today didn't quite deliver. Looking at our visible cloud track, you can see over the last several hours, we've had no break in the cloud coverage. In fact, that rotation heading right through Michigan for us, that area of low pressure, bringing a little bit of rainfall for us over the last few hours, but overall really just cloud coverage for us today. Again, a few little light sprinkles. Even this morning, taking the dog out, it was misting a little bit, but not even enough to warrant an umbrella or a hat. Just kind of a dreary day. But those clouds all moving east now, as well as that chance for just a few little isolated showers. Right now, we're at 45 in Madison, about 46 towards Janesville, and the same goes in Monroe. A mellow evening for us, just a few degrees cooler than where we're at this time yesterday. Also, it is a little breezy outside. That breeze coming from the northwest now at about 8 miles per hour in Madison, but 14 in Janesville. Our peak wind gusts today, they were picking up quite a bit. 32 miles per hour in Madison, closer to 36 in Lone Rock and 35 in Mineral Point. So if you thought it was windy outside, you're pretty correct. That was as the cold front continued to move southeast. Again, that low pressure sliding right over Wisconsin. Not bringing a lot of rain, but it is going to bring a little cooler weather for tomorrow. The good news, we'll get a little break in any sort of moisture as we head into tomorrow. Not expecting any showers. In fact, expecting a little more sunshine for our Monday, which will be nice. Starting off tomorrow morning in the upper 30s for our overnight lows. Throughout the afternoon, we'll be warming into the low 50s, a little below average, but still expecting a very pleasant day. The clouds will build back in, unfortunately, heading into Tuesday, and we are looking at the slight chance for some showers to start knocking on the door again Tuesday and for parts of the remainder of your forecast. Looking downtown right now, we are dealing with cloud coverage. Unfortunately, temperatures today barely climbing to the upper 40s, and we should have been in the mid 50s for afternoon highs. Overnight lows will be close to 39 tomorrow, with our clouds slowly decreasing, and then tomorrow will finally be mostly sunny. Still a little breezy, but not nearly as windy as what we had today. 53 the high for us as we head into tomorrow. That full picture, the 10-day is going to include On and off showers and including a few mixed opportunities in there. May see a few snowflakes and with the rain showers for us overnight Thursday, for Friday and parts of the weekend. But looking at your spooky forecast for Wednesday, it's not going to be too spooky. We're not talking about clouds or showers. Actually, we'll get a little bit of sunshine for Halloween.
That's good, and hopefully not all that wind we saw today.
Right. We'll let that calm down a little bit for Monday.
All right, thank you so much, Dana. What do the Badgers have to do to get better? The team tells us. That's next in sports. Well, the Packers knew they had a tall task ahead of them coming into today's game against the undefeated Rams. And Green Bay continuing to improve, and it is showing as we speak. Aaron Rodgers still wearing that knee brace. He had talked about potentially playing without it in this game, but evidently not cleared by team doctors to do so. The defense really showing up today, though, holding Rams running back Todd Gurley to 50 yards. But right now the Rams do lead at 23-13 in the third quarter. Other action here in the NFL, Khalil Mack inactive for the first time in his career as the Bears host the Jets. First half, Mitchell Trubisky's short throw there to Tariq Cohen. He will take it the rest of the way. 70 yards for the touchdown, 7-0 Bears. Trubisky is throwing for 220, 2 touchdowns today. Fast forward to the fourth quarter, Jordan Howard breaking out here for the 24-yard run. He would then afterwards cap it off with a short touchdown run, 2-yarder there. Bears win 24-10. Seahawks visiting the Lions at Ford Field. Both teams at an even 500 on the season. Pick it up in the fourth here. Chris Carson picking up 7 yards and 6 points. 28-7 Seahawks. Matthew Stafford next up, airing it out to his right. Marvin Jones Jr. for the 19-yard play, but the Lions still down 28-14. That would be the final. Seattle is now 4-3. Well, for the first time since 2016, the Badgers are out of the Associated Press Top 25 poll after the loss to Northwestern yesterday in Evanston. The team visibly disheartened after the game. Wisconsin outplayed in pretty much every single phase of the game. Jonathan Taylor held to under 100 yards on the ground for the first time this season, but the Badgers know what they have to do to fix this, and they know that they can.
Mindset this whole team has always been to play the next game, play the next play. You know, all week we took the mindset, we're going to take our given play and we're going to make it urgent. We're going to make it, as important as we possibly can. We're not going to wait. So I think that's the only thing we can do moving forward.
I just think we have to continue to be more consistent. I think the highs that we have week in and week out are pretty high, but the lows are low, and we have to clean up the things that just kill us. The penalties, the negative yardage, the sacks, the hurries, the things that you can control. You just have to continue to be more consistent.
Meanwhile, the Badgers women's soccer team eliminated from the Big Ten tournament this evening. 4th-ranked Wisconsin hosting the number 5 seed Illinois. Now, the game went to a shootout after it was tied at 2 goals apiece after double overtime. Illinois goalie Jalen Cunningham saved 3 straight Badger penalty kicks for the win. Border battle at LeBon Arena in women's hockey. Gophers won Game 1 yesterday. First period here, Britta Curl passing the puck to Sophie Shirley. Wisconsin off to a good start, 1-0. Gophers tied up, but in the second period, Presley Norby to Natalie Buchbinder. Top shelf goal to light the lamp there, 2-1 Badgers. Wisconsin hanging on to even out the series, 4-1 the final. Finally tonight, Capitals Flames pregame today. Alex Ovechkin tossing his stick over the glass to a kid wearing his jersey. Dad catches it actually, but look at the kid. Look at the face on the face of that kid. He's so excited, so excited, so happy. Priceless expression. I mean, look how happy he is. I wish I could be that excited about anything, right?
Oh my gosh, he's so happy. I love it.
Me too.
All right, thank you so much. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a final look at weather.
So overall, we've had a pretty dreary Sunday. Things are going to really improve for us, though, heading into Monday. Expecting sunshine, still just a little breezy, not nearly as gusty as today, though. Temps will be in the low 50s for afternoon highs. Tuesday, we're looking at scattered showers moving on in. The good news, those showers get through fairly quickly, and we are looking at a dry Halloween, which is optimal for all of our trick-or-treaters. We will be in the mid-50s again, and then dropping down much cooler for the end of the week, and the potential to start to see some mixes come back in the forecast for the weekend. Snow and shower mixes, unfortunately.
All right. Well, good for the trick-or-treaters.
Yes, to have a dry forecast.
That's very important.
That's ideal for us, yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. Have a good night.
Download the new Channel 3000 app and get alerted on your mobile device the minute news breaks. Wherever you go, be the first to know with Channel 3000.